Welcome to Spiritual Dessert Trews, episode 14. Still over here. It's called the Grace Coin. After giving Tex her coin, the brother ended up having some present for the friends, and it's pretty interesting. Look a little sleepy. Pushing it here. Episode 14. Same day or different hat. Gee, I'm sorry that's happening to you, but I'm glad it isn't happening to me. What? I knew the phrase was supposed to express compassion. There, but for the grace of God, I go. What? I lay in bed philosophizing about the meaning of the phrase. Billy told me to look at the actual coin. I hadn't taken it out of my drawer since I first put it in there. What was written was simply, but for the grace of God. Words are words, and wisdom is beyond words, but people need words for their minds to hold on to and point the way beyond the words. Lo and behold, what was actually written on the coin, but for the grace of God. That's it, the whole thing. Leaving out those three little words, completely different meaning. The saying you thought you remembered saying, and the extra words added in, is a compelling but slightly troubling message. The message on the coin I left you, I'll call it the grace coin, is something else completely. The grace factor itself, the situation of how much more difficult life could be, but for grace, is a whole other matter. The coin is to give you an awareness of the grace factor, but for the grace of God. What would I have, or feel, or do, or be, but for the grace of God? How much could befall us each and every moment of our lives, but for the grace of God? I would not be talking to you right now, Annie. I never would be able to say thanks. Thanks for loving me so much. And why is it that some people seem to have more grace than others? Oops, I thought I'd skip that question. Here is another secret for you, my sister. You can never measure someone else's state of grace. You could try to put yourself in their shoes, but it'll never be the real thing, the true thing, the soul thing. The only life you can ever experience ultimately is your own. Everything else is just hearsay. Never assume that anyone is fortunate or unfortunate because of the way things appear to be. Fortune or misfortune is just a human way of measuring. I can attest to that. At the end, he was sleeping in his car. I tried it. People usually don't experience grace until it hits them over the head with some big miracle. They aren't in tune with the constant little miracles weaving in and out of their lives every day. Miracles like breathing, seeing, hearing, waking, walking, talking, thinking, being able to feel. That's why so many spiritual paths promote the concept of gratitude. It helps you to notice the state of grace of your life. I always found the act of saying thank you more useful than trying to be grateful. It's a lot easier to say a couple of words than to try and force yourself to feel something that you may not be feeling. Thank you is the high message, possibly the most healing of all. Thank you aligns you with the grace that comes from the universal soul. She went to dinner, and during the main course, Billy whispered in her ear, "Here it comes!" My friend then mentioned that on his way to the restaurant, he gave money to the homeless man sitting on the sidewalk, and he added, "There, but for the grace of God." Stream of life. Stream of life. The silver grace coin was grimy and beat up. As I washed it and polished it, I remembered how, when I was 6 years old, my father had given me a silver dollar every Friday night. I kept those treasures in a sparkly silver shoebox with a slit my father cut in the top. I was saving for a trip to Paris. When I was up to 129th silver dollar, they all disappeared, along with Billy. Oh, I cried in my daddy's arms over lost coins, lost parents, lost brother. No, lost Paris, not Paris. The Gray's coin, but lost Billy, yeah. The Gray's coin made me feel like Billy was returning all my silver dollars in the form of a blessing. Still, with the 1-year anniversary of Billy's death arrived, I was surprised. Oh no, sleepy. How sad I felt. Billy, however, was having a party. I've finished reviewing my book of life, and I'm on to a new phase. I'm using the word finished for your sake. It's not really like that here. Here, each moment flows into the next. You wind up with that eternity feeling. As usual, I woke up from the pleasurable pastime, becoming the universe, to find myself back in the light body once again. By the way, I never confuse my body with myself the way people on Earth do. I'm guessing that this has something to do with how effortlessly I slip in and out of it. Anyway, when I woke up, I was sitting cross-legged next to a magical stream. The stream is so long, it seems to go on forever, but because it's not very wide, maybe a few yards across, it was easy to see my dear friend Joseph sitting on the other side. Ah! This is not a stream in the usual sense of the word. It has nothing to do with water. It's the flow I'm referring to here. This stream is made of rippling waves of brilliant lights. Yeah, that's right. Wi-Fi even has stream of lights. Check that out. The stream is made of rippling waves of brilliant lights of violet, yellow, orange, green, and blue. Hey, where's purple? These colors really stand out because this stream is the only thing in this location, and all around the atmosphere is pitch black. The thing about the stream is it moves with a flow of enchanted sound. If I make no comparison, I'd say it sounds like electric chimes mixed with the fading ring of a low-pitched gong. This description, however, leaves out the most critical part, the most important feature of this stream, its mystical effect. If you could hear the stream, my darling sister, even just for a second, you will probably never feel afraid or angry or upset ever again. Maybe that's why you can't hear it. The Earth experience is meant to feature all kinds of emotions. That's okay, that's how it should be. As I sat near the stream, I had no idea what was going to happen or what was supposed to happen. Again, Joseph didn't direct me. You're right, because he loves me unconditionally. He's just no direction. I never liked people telling me what to do, especially since a lot of times they told me what I was doing wrong. By the way, can't do anything wrong here. There's no such thing. He's my judge. He's my guide, not my judge. Yeah, not like the judge. At first, I sat there watching the vibrant colors wave up and down. Before too long, though, I had to close my eyes, being overwhelmed by the stream's supernatural sound. It drew me in deeper and deeper, until nothing existed except that sound. Then something happened that I will humbly attempt to convey in the next episode.